What's up, McDaniel Army, and welcome back to my wonderful and amazing channel. Alright, so I'm actually like sitting in my car because once again my fiance is sleeping and I don't want to be loud while I'm recording a YouTube video. Alright, so this video, I'm actually going to have like pictures inserted at the end of this video, but I don't know if you guys, I'm like going to keep looking around because I'm not used to like vlogging in public. So if you constantly like see me like looking this way, there's like cars over here and I don't know if anybody's like kind of come in and out of the building next to our house. So if I constantly like look over there, that's why, or like behind me or like this way. I don't know, I just feel like I'm being watched sometimes as I'm like recording videos in the car. But anyways, happy Tuesday, happy amazing Tuesday. I hope your Monday was amazing. My Monday, I kind of just stayed in bed. I wasn't feeling good. I was supposed to actually work an 8 to 5 yesterday, but I didn't want to go to work, especially with this new coronavirus. If you guys aren't aware, this new coronavirus is out. I guess it's a virus. Coronavirus, obviously. So yeah, this is what the video is about, basically coronavirus. If you go on YouTube, there is literally videos upon videos upon videos about coronavirus. Yeah, it's okay. So I don't know who creates these names for these types of viruses, but it basically is a glorified cold, if that's what you want to call it. It's basically a common cold with like breathing, hard to breathe issues. That's basically all it is. So yeah, I don't know if it's like if the people are just trying to like scare us, but I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've noticed that there is a lot of different viruses and illnesses that come out every year. And then I feel as if when we get a new president, that this virus just kind of like disappears. But I'm actually taking this one kind of seriously, which I know I probably shouldn't freak out. But I am going to admit I am one of those types of people when a new virus comes out, I'm like, make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you, if you touch surfaces that other people have touched, make sure you wash your hands. Don't like sneeze in your hand and not wash your hands. Don't sneeze in your hand and touch something else and then somebody else go and touch it, and so on and so forth. That's how we get sick, people. That's how, obviously germs are spread everywhere. Germs are everywhere. Literally, like, as I'm sitting in my car, like, there's probably little tiny germs floating around everywhere. But yeah, just okay, so I have some tips. I actually am gonna like upload pictures to this end of this video, but I actually created some photos on Snapchat and I took pictures of the shelves at Walmart, like the bottled water shelf, the toilet paper shelf, like the vitamin shelf, the hand sanitizer soap shelves, and so on and so forth, because people are like out buying this stuff everywhere. So like I said, I'm going to insert those pictures at the end of this video. But I created some photos on Snapchat. So, some tips are, I feel like I'm echoey. Some tips are, make sure you wash your hands for at least 20 minutes. 20 minutes, wow. 20 minutes is a long time, right, to wash your hands? 20 seconds, I'm sorry. The best way to know if you wash your hands for at least 20 seconds is, and I learned this at my job while I was at McDonald's, you sing the alphabet forward and backwards, and that's how you know you wash your hands for 20 seconds. Wash your hands constantly. Doesn't matter if you're at home, in public, at a family member's house, at a friend's house, just wash your hands constantly. Especially if you're in public. You never know these days, like, what people have and whatever else. So yeah, just especially wash your hands if you're in public. Like if you go out to a restaurant to eat, just say like if you go to Texas Roadhouse or like Outback or McDonald's or Domino's, like any like sit down public area, Walmart, Walgreens, so on and so forth, where multiple people have been throughout the day, wash your hands. And then if you're like shopping also, I have a picture of this too, but they have those like antibacterial wipes to wipe your cart handles because so many people touch those cart handles throughout the day. You never know if somebody sneezed on their hand and just, didn't antibacterial wipe or hand sanitize or wash their hands directly after, and they sneeze and they touch that cart handle. Yeah, gross. Yeah, and you don't know if they coughed on their hand and straight touched it, and then you're touching it after, and then you don't know, and then you stick your fingers in your mouth, and then you wonder why you're sick. Also, this is a big thing. If you go to the doctors for any type of illness, I'm pretty sure every single doctor's office has a poster that says, cover your cough and sneeze. And you are supposed to cover your cough and sneeze with your elbow. Like this. Okay, now I have 2 jackets on, but if you don't have jackets on or whatever, no matter where you are, cover your cough and sneeze, people. Okay? Do not sneeze in your hand. Do not cough in your hand. And if you do sneeze or cough in your hand, please directly go and wash your hands. And as you're going to wash your hands, don't touch any doorknobs. If you go into like public restrooms that have like the big specific like door handles to like pull or push, don't touch those surfaces. Use your like back or your elbow or whatever to push that door open. Don't touch any of those surfaces if you coughed or sneezed in your hand, okay? This is how viruses and sicknesses and illnesses and so on and so forth get spread, okay? Just don't do it. And then I have pictures of the water bottle shelf, the toilet paper shelf, Lysol wipes and spray shelves. Let's see, canned goods like soups, vegetables. I have pictures of those shelves. What is that stuff called? Like, I can't think of what it's called. Peroxide. I have a picture of the peroxide shelf. I have pictures of like vitamin shelves. A lot of people are getting like elderberry vitamins, vitamin C and D, multi-purpose vitamins, so I took pictures of that. And then a lot of people are also saying get like some type of like pain reliever, Advil, Aleve, Tylenol, anything that you can think of. So I have pictures of those. And then a lot of people are getting like cold, because it is cold and flu season. Cold and flu, like cough medicine type things. And then people are also going out, like if you have kids, they're also like overbuying like children's ibuprofen or like cough medicine. So I have pictures of those. And then I also have like pictures of like where the halls, like lozenges, if I'm saying that right, like when you have like a sore throat, those things, like the airborne type of vitamins. I have pictures of those shelves. And then I have pictures of the hand sanitizer and like bar of soap shelves. Like I said, you will see all these pictures at the end of the video. And then I don't know if this is like everywhere, but here we have a Purell antibacterial wipe to wipe your cart handles. And then we have a big, gigantic, like, if you go to the doctor's offices or hospitals, you see those like hand sanitizer things that you put your hand right under and it dispenses a certain amount of hand sanitizer. So we have one of those. I guess it's like mandatory now. Also, so yeah. Also this morning I had to work in 8 to 4. So I got off at 4 o'clock. It is currently 6:06 p.m. Yeah, it's still light outside. By the way, happy daylight savings time. I have heard people say we gain an hour, and I've heard other people we lose an hour. So let me know in the comments below if we lose or gain. I think we lose an hour. Daylight savings time, I just don't understand it. Every time we spring forward or fall back, like no matter what type of season or year it is, I am just so tired, you guys. Like, I just literally want to lay in bed. I don't know if that's how you are. Sorry for stuttering over my words. I don't know if that's how you guys are or what, but you guys, I am so tired. And I slept last night, but our dog decided to whine all night, and I'm not sure why. So yeah, I slept good, but I didn't sleep good, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know. This disease it's kind of scary, and I want to know your guys' thoughts too. There is states and countries that are currently, on lockdown. Nobody is at work, nobody's at school. So I can understand why people are like, hey, we need toilet paper. You need the essentials, toilet paper, I don't know, shampoo, conditioner. Yeah, you may need your vitamins and painkillers, but, I don't know. If you guys gathered all that stuff, I just want to know why toilet paper. Why is toilet paper sold out? That doesn't make much sense. But I have also heard that, like the medical masks that you get, like, if you get like mono or whatever, you're supposed to wear those. I have heard multiple stories where they do help and they don't help and they do help, and then there's specific like coronavirus masks and so on and so forth. And now they're saying that you can catch coronavirus from just breathing in the air, but if that was the case, you would think everybody on the world would have this virus. I don't know. It's just crazy because I feel like they give these types of viruses and illnesses such big names, and they're such small viruses or illnesses. But yes, there have been cases where people have died from this disease, so I can understand why everybody is like freaking out or whatever. But I don't know if you guys know, but I work at Walmart, so I decided to take pictures of my Walmart store pictures. I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but this video is obviously going to go up because it's just coronavirus time and flu and cold season and so on and so forth, and everybody in the world literally posts, like, they literally take their GoPros, their vlogging cameras into Walmarts and Walgreens and like Publix and Target and all this stuff and like record. So I don't know, one of my family members is kind of freaking me out because she's like, don't post these pictures because you could lose your job or get sued. But I'm literally thinking, okay, everybody in the world does it. Like, do you go on YouTube and see what is on YouTube? I don't know. Yeah. I'm just gonna say they're my grandparents. More so my grandmother. My granddad doesn't really like know much about technology. He has such a hard time like just setting an alarm on his phone. So yeah, that you can see how like tech savvy that is. But I don't think she goes on the internet much, so I don't think she really knows what's going on in the world. But I'm sure she watches the news and everything. But yeah, I don't know. I just had to make a video about this coronavirus. I actually want to see your guys' videos. I have seen multiple videos already. on YouTube of people taking their GoPros and vlogging cameras into stores and like filming the shelves, but I am not gonna like risk that. I'm not gonna take my camera into a store and risk that, so I just decided to take pictures, and I'll insert them at the end of this video to show you guys everything. And yes, this video is gonna go on YouTube. It's pretty much out there in the world. Everybody's doing it, so I don't know. But my grandma's kind of freaking me out. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my job for posting a video about coronavirus and the shelves and what's gone and what we have and what we don't. And I could possibly lose my job, but I don't think that's the case. There's literally people out there that, and I took these pictures off the clock, you guys. I don't do that. I don't take pictures on the clock. I know better than that because there's cameras everywhere in Walmart. They even have the little tiny cameras. Like if you go into the aisles now, they have the little tiny cameras. So I know better than that. Especially if you're working there, I definitely know better than that. So I took these pictures off the clock. I was obviously done with my shift for the day. So I decided to walk around the store and take pictures of everything that everybody else is showing on YouTube. So yeah, just pray for me, guys. I don't think I'm gonna lose my job, to be honest, though. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like people are out to get you sometimes, and they don't really want to see you succeed, but I'm actually gonna do what I want to do, so they can just deal with it. Yeah. And it's not like, oh, I live in so-and-so and so-and-so, and I work at so-and-so. I work at store so-and-so, you know? I'm not giving the state or the city or the store number that I work at and where I work and, like, what state and city I work in. So, yeah. Just craziness, guys. So, yeah, I want to hear your thoughts about the coronavirus down in the comments. I want to see your videos about the coronavirus and like the shelves and stuff at your stores. I was actually gonna stop at Walgreens too on the way home, but like I said, I'm just so exhausted. Daylight saving time stuff is just not my type of stuff. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so I gave you some tips in this video so you guys don't catch it. And if you have any of the symptoms, I believe the symptoms are fever and shortness of breath. So if you have any of that, please go to the doctors, go to the hospital, get checked out, because this virus is like all over the place. I just found out from one of my supporters, fans, on Instagram, follower on Instagram, that there might be a case like 6 hours away from where I live. So just take precautions. You can't obviously live in a bubble. Yeah. So I don't know. I've heard like the masks, if you wear the mask, that you can like catch it through your eyes. I don't know. I've heard such like weird stories. And I have heard that people say they do help, and I've heard people say that they don't help. But I believe if you go on the CDC website, they will give you a list of everything that you need just to take precautions. You know, I don't think in the US that we would go on lockdown, but you never know. I just found out like Italy and I believe China, where this virus came from, that they are on lockdown. Nobody's going to work, nobody's going to school. And then there are some other states that sent out an email to the parents that go to public schools saying that if they do need to shut down schools, then they obviously would send out another email. But yeah, I don't know. It's getting like out of hand, you guys, and I'm the type of person that like freaks out because everybody else is freaking out, and I know that's not a good idea. And then I get stressed out, and I'm already stressed out. My eczema is like, I have really bad eczema, and I have never seen my eczema flare up this bad. So much on my mind, you guys. But like I said, I don't think they would ever lock down any types of states in the US, but you never know. So that is why everybody is stocking up on toilet paper, bottled waters, like canned food goods, Lysol, like wipes and spray, and so on and so forth. I've seen a lot of YouTubers too, like they're buying like elderberry vitamin, like gummy things, and then like vitamin C and D, like I have said before. I think vitamin D you can get from the sun, but if you live in a state like I do, which the sun probably still peeks out when it's cloudy and snowy and just a mess out here, you can get vitamin D or C, one of those, from the sun. But I'm not out in the sun every day, so that would probably be a good thing that I would get. Yeah, when you see these pictures, you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. So yeah, and you guys in the comments, if you have any pictures or videos, you can leave them in my comments too, so I can see like what your shelves look like compared to mine. The state that that my fiance and I are actually from, is actually under a state of emergency. So I'm not really sure what that means, but it's obviously not a good sign. So I guess they're taking every precaution possible, just like all of us should, but there's no need to like overthink it or stress yourself out. Please, 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 you guys, if you are sick, if you have a cold, if you have the flu, if you have a cough, anything, please, and if you go to work or, whatever, please stay at home. That's literally what the CDC or people are saying. Stay at home. If you don't feel good, if you have a cold or anything, stay at home, because you don't want to bring that out, especially with this big, big, big virus going around. And you never know. Like, you never know. Also, I wanted to make a statement. If you buy, I believe, Lysol wipes, like just the single containers, and you turn it over, and I'm not sure if Lysol just printed a new label for their product, but I have seen videos where people turn the Lysol bottle over and it lists all the diseases and illness and viruses or whatever that Lysol can help prevent. There's actually human coronavirus listed on there. And then people are like, if you knew this disease was going to come out in a certain year, why didn't you start making a cure for it already, like previous years? But I don't know if they print like new labels every year for them, like when a new disease comes out. But yeah, I don't know. And then if you're on TikTok, my Instagram and TikTok will be linked in the description below. But everybody's just like making a joke about it, and I don't joke about things like this. Like when Ebola and swine flu were out, I had worked in a daycare. I don't know if they now have an Ebola shot, but they did have a swine flu shot. And when you're working around kids, kids carry a lot of illnesses. So I had to get like every shot possible, like the flu shot, the swine flu shot, so on and so forth. So, and there's a lot of people out there that are like, pro vaccinations and con vaccinations. I obviously want to make sure that I'm healthy, so I'm pro vaccinations. Yeah, I guess I have been ever since I was a kid. And yeah, your guardians and parents may, like, obviously when you're a kid, they're gonna make that decision for you if they want to get you vaccinated or not. There's actually somebody that I watch on YouTube who gets the vaccinations, but they like wait a year or two. You know, they prolong the vaccinations. So that could be another option for you guys. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video about the coronavirus and tips and just ramble on to you guys. I did post 2 time lapses on my channel. I'm actually gonna go to my channel right now because I have my phone. Okay, so I posted 2 time lapses. One says a day ago, and then one says 22 hours ago. The top one is Olaf in summer time lapse, and you should go watch it and find out why I say Olaf in summer time lapse. And then I made another one called Why time lapse. The song that I use for the time lapse is actually called Why. But the reason I called it Why is because I had used my phone because my GoPro was like on 2%, so I couldn't film a time lapse on there. So I actually filmed Olaf summer time lapse and Y time lapse on my phone. I just wanted to like compare them with my GoPro time lapses, and they came out pretty good. But I had put my phone up on our kitchen window in the back of our house and started to do a time lapse, and I ended up running the shower, and it just fogged up the window. So I'm like, really, why? Just why in general. So that's why I named that. And then also a day ago, I filmed a night to day to afternoon to night time lapse, so an all day time lapse. And then 3 days ago, I posted 3, which is March 3rd, 2020, coronavirus, and then because I had just talked about coronavirus, I didn't want to really put my thoughts into the coronavirus, and then I named it a whole bunch of stuff. So I actually have 4 recent videos, so go check them out. Yeah, and yeah, let's see. I have 25 subscribers. I'm trying to like build up my YouTube channel, so I try to like share my videos and my YouTube channel to my social medias: Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. I think that's all I have for social medias. Oh, and my TikTok. So yeah, just to get the word out, and everything is public so people can see it. So yeah, this video is probably getting to be long. I had recorded the March 3rd, 2020 video on a Tuesday actually, so happy 1 week from filming. And then I was having like issues with my phone and my GoPro, so that's why I named the video March 3rd, 2020, because it wouldn't make sense if I just made a random title and then said Tuesday, and it just would have been all over the place. My GoPro, for some reason, my video was like 40 something minutes long. I didn't know I was actually sitting in the car talking to a camera for that long. But that's why we call them vlogs, because you literally just have a topic of a video and then you feel like you're just rambling on and on into a different topic. But this video is actually going to be like, shelves are emptied because of the coronavirus, and then one of those like gasping faces or something along those lines. Yeah, and I'm just trying to like, I don't know, I feel like you can't really make like topics up for videos unless you're like doing challenges or something. Other than that, like you just vlog pretty much like your whole day or one topic and then you go into something else and so on and so forth. I don't even know what I was getting with that. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, so my video was like 40 something minutes long. This is where I was going. See? Mental block. And I was trying to, okay, so you have to download it to your GoPro app, and then once it's like downloaded to your GoPro app, then you have to hit view media, and it takes you to the media page on the GoPro app, and then you have to save that video from your media to your phone. And I don't know what it was, but my GoPro and my phone were like not cooperating for some reason. And then 2 or 3 days later, I remembered, oh my gosh, what if it needs like a update? Actually, my fiance was like, what if your GoPro needs an update? I have a GoPro Hero 7 white, but it's actually gray on the front. So, I don't know if it's because like they come out with GoPros every year or every 2 years or whatever, but you have to hold the power button for 10 seconds. It turns off and then turns back on, and then it pops up this screen saying you need to like set the date and time manually, or you can do it on your GoPro app. So I set it manually. You can set it manually on the GoPro, and then all of a sudden my video wanted to save to the GoPro app, and then it saved to the actual photo library on my phone. So yeah, that's always fun. But if I'm gonna have to do that again, which I hope I don't, because I actually did that before I started the video, hopefully it works this time so I can actually upload this video on the actual day. And some people actually don't watch it on a Tuesday. It may be like a Wednesday or later in the week for you, because you know, some people in some areas, like why we're on a Tuesday and it's becoming nighttime, on the other side of the world it's becoming daytime and it's becoming the actual next day, so it's Wednesday. So whatever day you're seeing this on, hello, it's Tuesday here for us. Tuesday, March 10th to be exact. You guys, March is gonna fly by, then April is next month. That's my sister's and my birthday month. It's crazy. And then after that, the rest of the year is just gonna like fly by. Also, St. Patrick's Day is this month. I still have yet to make a trip to McDonald's since I no longer work there. I'm gonna have to pay full price. But that's okay. They now have a Shamrock Oreo McFlurry, which I'm excited to try. And then I am obsessed with Shamrock shakes. Like, that's, besides the chocolate shake, that's like one of my favorite shakes at McDonald's. So yeah, I hear noises, guys. Okay, that was creepy. I literally heard like somebody talking. Okay, yeah, can you tell I'm tired? Unless there was somebody that was talking and they just quickly came out and then back in. I don't know. But I literally can like see everything from my car mirrors. So yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say, you guys, except for make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on your post notification bell to all so you can be notified every single time I post a brand new video. And I will see my McDaniel Army in the next video or next time. Peace out. Thanks for watching.